Hi guys, and welcome back to the Fentech HTML class. So like we said in our last video, for this class we're going to be looking at HTML quotation and citation elements. So in this video we will go through the block quotes, the Q, abbreviation, address, site, video, HTML elements. So let's start with the block quote element. The HTML block quote element defines a section that is quoted from another source. So browsers usually indent block quote elements. So let's try something. First, we're going to open our P elements and we're going to write here is a quote from, let's use Albert Einstein. Okay, then we're going to open our block quotes site equals to, then we're going to use brainquotes.com. So we have https dash brainlyquotes.com. So I checked them out on Google and they have quotes on Albert Einstein here. So then we're going to have going to do this and we're going to write the quotes. Okay, I think this should come, no, it should be here, the quotes. So let's save and view in our browser what it's going to show us. Here is a quote from Albert Einstein, the quote. So it's meant to show us in a link form, but it's not. So we need to look at our code and find out what is wrong with it. So let's make this an assignment. You guys should look at this block quote site and tell us what is wrong with it. So next thing we're going to be looking at is the HTML tag. This HTML tag defines short quotation. Here browsers normally insert quotation marks around the quotation. Okay, so let's try something like this. Fentech goal is to okay, so we have that. Let's save and view on our browser. As you can see, it brought it out in a quotation form. So the next thing we're going to be looking at is the HTML abbreviation tag, which is ABBR. So the HTML abbreviation tag defines an abbreviation or an acronym, like we have HTML, CSS, we have Mr., we have Doctor, that's DR, we have ASAP, which is as soon as possible, we have ATM, automatic, oh my god, sorry, we have the ATM. Now, marking abbreviations can give useful information to browsers, translation systems, and search engines. Example, let's have the let's put but this will come inside here. Equals to, let's use United Nations organization. Then here we'll have UNO. Okay, let's just see. In 1950, just an example. So let's save and let's view on our as you can see, it brought out dotted lines. That's to show that this is an abbreviation. So the next thing we're going to be moving over to is HTML address. Now HTML address for is for contact information, and the HTML address tag defines the contact information for the owner or the author of a document or an article. So the contact information can be an email address, a URL, a physical address, a phone number, or it can be a social media handle. So a text in the address element usually renders it in italics here, and browsers will always add a line break before and after the address. So let's do a little example for you to see it. So we have our address here, then we have written by Fentech PR. Then next, visit us at Fentech 54 at gmail.com. Then we have our BR elements. Then let's say we have Nigeria. Then we have our closing tag. So let's save and let's view on our browser what we have. So everything here is in italics, written by Fentech. Visit us at Fentech54 at gmail.com, which is our official Fentech email, and location Nigeria. You might decide to add a phone number or anything that you want. So now let's move over to the HTML site. That is CITE. The HTML site tag defines the title of a creative work. Example: a book, a poem, a song, a movie, a painting, a sculpture, and many more. A person's name is not the title of a work, so the text inside element usually renders it in italics also. So let's have something like this. First have our p element, then we have our sites. Okay, so we're going to have the HTML course by Fentech. Started 2023. So let's save and see what that shows us on our browser. The HTML course by Fentech started 2023. That was this HTML course was inserted in site element, so it came out in italics. Now we have the HTML BDO tag, which is used to override the current text direction. So let's have let's try something else. BDO dir equals to RTL. Then we close that. Then Fentech will be written from right to left. So RTL means from right to left, and we also have LTR, which means from left to right. So let's save and let's view. So as you can see, Fentech will be written from right to left. That's everything was written like backwards. So let's come back to our block quotes. So I guess another problem is maybe brain quotes doesn't accept copyright. So I think maybe let's just try using youtube.com, see if it works out. Okay, so there's no difference about it. So I guess what we get a direct link. You can actually get a direct link from Google. That's where exactly the quote is from, and insert it here. If you can see that, and let's see if it's going to work out. But that will be all for today's video. Next, we are going to be moving into HTML comments. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and catch you later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share. Mind you, if you have questions, please don't forget to ask on any of our platforms like our WhatsApp community, our Instagram, or even here on YouTube. You can post your question on the comment section. Thank you and bye.